Eyewitness News weather team coverage, bringing you the most complete information of this historic storm. Meteorologist Michelle Muscatello has been tracking this storm from the very beginning. She joins us now with the very latest, and there were some reports, Michelle. Tony just popped his head in here and said some folks seeing some breaks of sunlight, perhaps?
Yeah, a few attempts at least at the skies brightening up here as our blizzard departs southeastern New England. We can see the back edge of the storm. We've been tracking the very last of the snowfall over the last couple of hours, and we're sort of in between bands of snow on live Pinpoint Doppler 12 radar. If we do go down to the information, we're still seeing snow at least a moderate clip over parts of southeastern Massachusetts right now through Boston and the Cape, and then we see an additional snow shower that stretches from New Hampshire down through Springfield and Hartford, and we've been keeping our eye on that as it tries to work its way towards the north and east, looking like it's going to mostly fizzle out. Some occasional lighter snow showers and flurries still falling from Providence, Cranston down to Warwick and Tiverton to Newport this afternoon. And we want to, I know that everybody's saying, when is this going to finally be over with for good? And we do see that happening. You know, our computer model here has done an incredible job with this storm, and it's not just today, but it's been spot on. This technology that we have here at Eyewitness News, spot on tracking the arrival time of the storm, how much snow will fall, and it's still working out here according to plan at 11 o'clock. You can still see that band of snow over eastern Connecticut and another one over eastern Massachusetts with that little bit of a lull over Rhode Island. Now, the snow will continue for a few hours. In fact, even some ocean effect snow showers, a strong north-northwest wind bringing down the cold air over the Cape. So they're going to still continue to see some snow even into the later part of this afternoon. But I think those breaks in the cloud cover will become a little bit more prevalent as the day goes on for us. And then our skies will eventually clear as we head into this evening and through the overnight hours tonight. This is 11 o'clock at night, setting us up as you diminish the winds, clear the skies, you have that fresh snow on the ground. Those are all ingredients to allow for very chilly temperatures overnight, and that's one of the things we're sort of shifting our focus to for the thousands of people in our area without power, that it's going to be a frigid night. Live city cam over Providence and the snowy scene here. So snowfall amounts have been about 1 to 2 feet with those locally higher amounts. As we head into this afternoon, around 24, we'll do it for a high. Light snow coming to an end. For the overnight hours, this isn't the sort of temperature you want to show when you have almost 200,000 people in Rhode Island without power, but it may drop as low as 9 degrees. A pretty decent recovery by afternoon tomorrow. Still very chilly after that frigid start, making it back up to about 34 with a northwest wind much lighter at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. I want to show you the accumulation map that we put up on our station a couple of days ago with that 24 to 30 inch total up in northwest Rhode Island, potential for ½ a foot to 2 feet in the east and west bays, and then a 10 to 18 inch total across the coastline. This is what fell. So you can see how similar these maps are. This is new information just in from the National Weather Service, 18 to 30 inches, even some higher amounts in this area of pink, pretty much where we had placed that highest band, with 10 to 20 inches working its way down Narragansett Bay without the changeover to rain along the south coast. And that was one of the trickier parts of the forecast we were talking about. Because you stayed mostly snow, you did end up on that higher end of what we were forecasting with 10 to 20 inches. And mostly rain so far over the overnight hours in Nantucket and even the Cape, but I think you'll add to those totals on the Cape and Nantucket with some of that ocean effect snow showers that I was talking about continuing through the daytime today. So the peak wind gusts, and this is why we've had so many power outages with this storm. You get that heavy weighted snow on the limbs and the branches, and you combine that with these very impressive wind gusts over 60 miles per hour. Fall River, Jamestown, Hyannis with an 84-mile-an-hour wind gust. And obviously a lot of snapped tree limbs and branches down to power lines, and it's going to take a couple of days to get those back up potentially. And travel restrictions, we are still seeing blowing and drifting snow. Even though the winds are not likely to cause any more extensive damage, we could still see some isolated wind damage and gusts that could still reach 30 to 40 miles per hour. So that is also going to create blowing and drifting snow and make it very difficult for the roads to become completely clear. Center of our storm storm spinning almost due east of the Cape. Right now it's going to continue to lift out, and as it does, these bands of snow are becoming a little bit more fragmented, so we don't expect them to have as much of a punch as they move through. 7-day Futurecast, light snow again in the forecast for this afternoon, tapering off. For your Sunday, we bring back the sunshine again. Those temperatures do warm. We start off around 12 at 8 o'clock in the morning, go up to 34 by 2 in the afternoon, and then at 6 in the evening back down to 28 degrees. I have rain in the forecast for Monday. I'm a little bit concerned Monday morning, depending on the arrival time of the rain, that we may start with a little bit of freezing rain. So that'll be something that we'll be watching for on Monday morning. I think it'll make a fairly quick change over to plain rain as those temperatures climb up to 46 degrees, and we do have some melting temperatures in the Futurecast as we head into the middle and end of the week. So we're going to continue to track the last bit of snow as it moves through southeastern New England here over the next couple of hours. Pat?